Hey everybody, it's Howitzer here, and welcome back to Enderal. Sorry it's been a little while since we've done an episode of Enderal, but we are back here to jump right back in where we left off last time. And actually, in the last time, I had gone in this inn to get out of this rain, thinking that my quest was in there, when it's really around the back side of the place. So let's run around the back side and go see what's going on here. Yeah, here we go. This is where I need to go. Talk to this guy. The easy way to get through here. Here we go. Alfred.
Who are you?
Just a traveler. You're Alfred, right? The childhood friend of Yarrow?
Yarrow. This is about his death, isn't it? The rampage.
You've heard about it?
Of course, who hasn't? Yarrow was one of us, after all. It is terrible. Simply terrible. You want to hear an old man's opinion, though? I always expected that something like this would happen. Malthus, forgive me for talking about a keeper like that, but it's the truth.
You mean you saw it coming? How?
Hard to explain, really. Come on, let's find somewhere to sit. It'll be easier to talk that way.
Okay.
Well, Yarrow. That's quite a subject, you know. You were right when you said we were best friends. Our fathers knew each other. For as long as I can remember, Yarrow and I were getting into trouble together. At least, until his mother died.
Not of old age, I assume.
No. Bandits killed her in broad daylight on Penny Road. Today these incidents are common, but not back then. The road was considered safe. Very safe. She was on her way to Ark, accompanied by 3 other women, and they were set upon at the pass. None of them survived. Yarrow was shattered. I think the worst part was how his father went downhill after his wife's death. The fishery decayed, and the poor guy filled his days with boozing and sleeping. It changed Yarrow forever.
How exactly?
Well, that's a good question. On the one hand, he became a man, despite his tender age. On the other hand, something inside him woke up, so to speak. A desire to make more of his life. Old Mother Jenica noticed it and took him under her wing. He learned how to read and write, and soon he knew all the holy verses by heart. When he didn't have to help his drunken father, he helped in the village as much as he could.
He transformed his grief into productivity. Sounds like a rather positive development.
Indeed, that's one way to look at it. It wasn't long before he was the jewel of the village, the striving young fisherman destined for great things, even though he was only on the path of a manufacturer. And then the inevitable happened. A keeper of the order came to Riverville to see the prodigy with his own eyes. And behold, in addition to Yarrow's ingenuity, he also had a slumbering magical talent. The keeper took him away, and a few months later, he started his novitiate. Since then, I've only seen him once or twice, as he rarely visited Riverville. I don't think he ever noticed how much that hurt me.
So what did you mean by always suspected that something like this would happen?
Oh, it's hard to explain. I believe it was the way he was talking about his grand plans. How he wanted to make the world a better place, to become the greatest keeper since Loram Waterblade. Underneath all this there was an anger. An anger mixed with deep grief and disappointment. I don't think he was aware of it because he drew all his strength from that anger. The strength to do all this, to learn and to work day and night, but it frightened me, like the Blue Death. It slumbers inside the pathless mage who believes he can master magic without the Order's help. At first, it grants power, but then, one day, it bursts out in an unholy wave of destruction, turning him into one of the monsters in the old songs. Anyway, I'm just an old man. What do I know about these matters? Now let me go to sleep. All these memories are making me weary.
Alright, thanks for your help.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Let's get out of here. Now we need to go back to Jesper. No, he's at Yarrow's house. Okay. Let's head down to his house. Alright, now we're back at the house. Let's go see if Jesper's inside. Or Jesper. However you pronounce it here. Ah, the cellar that I couldn't get into earlier. What the heck is down here? Blazing spark. Coins. Chain boots I have. Sounds like he's in here, but I want to search this place first. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, didn't even see that. Didn't even think to look for it. Nice little trap here. Fire salts, arrows. Won't need the dagger. Ooh, what's in here?
Good pipe.
Okay. Interact rope. Another trap. Taproot. Hey, there's another trap. Ah, there he is.
Well, if it isn't my new friend. Any luck?
Yeah, I had a chat with this Alfred. He seems to think that...
Well, well. That's interesting. Good work. That should be all we need then. Splendid.
What about you? Did you find anything?
I did, and now I finally know what to make of it. Come, follow me.
Wow, what's down there? I want to go check down there. Where am I following you? Okay, I'm checking down here, buddy. Okay, this is creepy. Am I following you, or what? Who's leading here, buddy? What the heck? Encyclopedia Arcana. Take that. Potion. Plate. Fork, nothing major. Used to opening these from Skyrim by hitting them. Oh, come on. Okay, we'll take that. What else we got up here? Another chest. Starling lock. Starling lock. Okay, I must need something to put in these.
I present a Star People's lock. And I bet my buttocks will find another answer behind that door over there.
A Star People's lock? I've never heard of that before.
Doesn't surprise me. This kind of lock is usually only found in treasuries or castles. But they can be picked, though that's going to be quite the challenge without the bolts.
You need bolts to open them?
Normally, yeah. It's quite simple, actually. Every keyhole has a matching bolt that latches into place once you insert it. And once all the keyholes, 5 in our case, are latched, the door the lock protects opens up. If you don't have the matching bolts, however, you should prepare yourself for the most frustrating break-in of your life. That is, if you don't happen to be Jaspar, who knows a little trick.
Jaspar, okay, that's how to say his name. What kind of a trick?
You can use wooden sticks instead of bolts. They'll break a couple of seconds after you put them inside the lock, but if you manage to get all 5 sticks into place before the first one breaks, you can basically trick the mechanism. It's all about speed, in other words. So I'd say you do the running, and I'll wait near the pressure plate. You ready?
Yeah, let's try this.
Splendid. Here are the sticks. All right, go!
I don't know where all 5 are, man.
Damn, that was too slow.
Okay.
We'll try it again.
Okay.
Damn, that was too slow. We'll try it again.
Well, wait a second. You didn't even give me a chance to...
Damn, that was too slow.
Hey.
We'll try it again.
Let's knock this off, dude. Seriously? What's gonna be the fastest way to do these? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'll do them from this one over and then drop. Oh, come on!
Damn, that was too slow. We'll try it again.
Stupid
Damn,
hitbox.
that was too slow. We'll try it again.
It was the hitbox, man. I was there.
Damn, that was too slow.
I just started. What are you talking about, man? Learn to reset. Come on.
Damn, that was too slow. We'll try it again.
You ready? You're not gonna start again without me going?
Brilliant.
Okay. Nice.
Let's take a look and see what the old Magister didn't want anyone to see, shall we?
That had to be one of the most annoying quests I've ever done. Wow. I'm glad that's over with. Okay, I want to make sure I've checked everything in here before we run along, since he's ready to go. Alright, we look good. I'm gonna grab a bite to eat while I can. Oh, and I didn't learn these books, Light Armor and Rhetoric. Oops. So where are we going here, Jaspar?
Oh, shit.
Okay, let's get something else out beyond flames, because that's not going to do much for this guy. Blazing spark. Is this magic? It is. Okay, that wasn't very smart. That caught me on fire.
A fire elemental. Not a weak one. This Yarrow knew about magic, that's for sure. That leaves us with the question of what exactly this is supposed to be.
It looks like a corpse, but whose?
I suppose that's his companion. Though it's interesting that he was already on the wrong side of the law way before his rampage.
He was on the wrong side of the law. What'd he do?
Well, burials are considered heathen here in Enderal, and have been forbidden for about 300 years now. Here, corpses are always cremated. The whole thing's called the Last Journey. The deceased is taken to a place he or she considered special during his or her life, immediately after dying. That's the only way the soul can move on to the eternal paths. Sounds very poetic, but I'm pretty sure the only reason the Order introduced the law was to prevent plagues. Plus, they might have noticed that too many lost ones running around on trade routes aren't that much fun for wanderers and traveling merchants.
So burying someone like that's considered a crime?
Yeah, but of course that only goes for the little man. The rich and powerful still tend to their family crypts. And there are still plenty of old vaults around from the time before this whole last journey thing was begun. And it's good that way. What would life as a treasure hunter be like without the notorious noble looking for family jewels in a century-old grave?
So what now?
Let's take a look around and see if we find anything.
Anything I can loot here? There we go. Yarrow's Memorial Book. I'm sure that's what we're looking for. And this looks like a lot of reading here. Well, not a ton. But if you guys want to read that, go ahead. Pause briefly on those pages for you. Well, we do want to take it.
What's that? Let me see. Uh-huh. A tragic ending for a tragic personality, I'd say. Well, I think that should suffice.
So what's next? Are we going to Ark?
Yeah, we are. Here, I've got 2 teleport scrolls that can take us right back to Riverville. Just meet me in the tavern once you're ready to go. I have some stuff to take care of, so there's no need to hurry. Farewell.
Thank you. Wow. Okay, so he's gone. Is there anything else here we can loot before we take off? No. I think we got everything. Let's go ahead and do that teleport ourselves. Whoa. And we're in Riverville. Okay. People all over the place here. Vendors. Oh, nice. I have so much stuff I could sell.
My.
Walk blessed.
Hello.
Hey, wait a minute. You... Never mind.
Okay, what is it?
Oh, you're an Outlander, aren't you? From Kira. Your skin, it looks, different.
My mother does, yes. I grew up in Nehrim, though.
Nehrim, you say? Huh. But still, Your mother must have told you a lot about her homeland, didn't she? Is it true that a child on Kira has at least 5 fathers and 4 mothers? An old sailor told me that once. You live in those, communes, not in regular families, right?
I hope the new turnips come.
Yeah, some people live in those, but not many. You know, Kiranin culture is quite rich. The communes are just a facet.
Oh, yes, of course. There are mage circles, the universities. The sailor told me that too. You know, once this chaos in the world is over, I want to go travel myself. Who knows? Maybe a captain will hire me as a deckhand. Anyway, thanks for your time. Walk blessed.
You do the same. Okay. Hello.
Oh.
Are you okay?
Oh. I sense vibrations. Horrible, bad vibrations. Oh, yes, I feel them very strongly.
Bad vibrations?
Oh, yes. Something peculiar surrounds you. Your aura. Oh, by Malphus, no.
What?
It is indigo blue, the color of the dying. It must be a magical anomaly, but still, that doesn't bode well. But you're lucky. The stars are on your side. I, just like you, find myself in deep trouble. And maybe we can help each other.
10 pennies for a sack of grain.
How can you help me?
I have a special object in stock. A skull. According to the legends, it comes from the midst of the Kiran Desert, and us Arcanists refer to it as the Master Skull. It is a risky experiment, but at midnight, if you balance the skull on your head for 1 full hour, it might help to reharmonize your aura. Maybe.
Well, why not? What do you need help with?
It's simple. A couple of days ago, something precious was stolen from me. My beauty potion. And until yesterday, I was in the dark as to who took it. A vision has shed light onto the matter. It was an aura thief.
An aura thief?
Yes. Old beings from past times, way before the Pyreans. For common eyes, they are invisible, but we, spiritually gifted, can see them. Aura thieves only have one reason for existence, and that is to disrupt harmony by playing horrible pranks on innocent people, such as the theft of my potion.
I understand.
No, you don't. But how could you?
Alright, well, I'll see if I can find your potion. Anywhere I should start looking?
I have a suspicion. Yesterday, when I danced at the river, I heard a voice out of nowhere whispering right into my ear. And it only said 6 words. Find me in the Clearwater Cave. I'm sure it was the potion who spoke to me, but I'm too old to go exploring old caves like this one on my own, which is sad since said cave is only a few minutes' march from the village. It's an abandoned mine just up the hill that leads to the pass. Go there and find my potion, and I will reward you most generously.
My sir?
What have you got for sale, though?
Greetings. Yes, of course.
Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is I want Ambrosia's bad, but I don't know if I have the money to. So let's take a look and see what we can sell to her so that I can get some. Let's see. I'm going to buy this Summon Ancestors, Ice Spike, and Frostwind. Heck yeah.
Make his light guide you.
Oh, excuse me.
No, no.
Let's learn some new spells. Frostwind, Ice Spike, and Summon Ancestors.
Around.
Nice. Take all those off.
Where are you? I know that accent.
Didn't we already talk?
Have you heard the news about the Magister? Word has it that he murdered 30 novices, then killed himself up in the temple. By Malphus, what has become of this world?
Crazy. What the heck is this? Secure chest. You found secure chest, which means you can place items that can't be stolen. Oh, nice. Okay, I just sold everything that I would put in there, but that's cool. I don't think I have anything I need to put in there just here.
Turnips come soon.
Work, work, work.
Hello.
What a beautiful day, isn't it? Just right for a purchase, hmm? From me.
I'm doing all right on food right now, but is there anything interesting around here?
Apart from my wares, you mean? Well, jokes aside, no. At the moment, it's quiet around here. Thank Malphus it is. You don't hear a lot of good things from the streets these days. Vatirs, brigands. This country has seen better times.
Hello.
Uh-huh.
Are your wares for sale?
No, I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I don't think I need anything from this guy to be on. Ooh. That's nice, but I can't afford that. How much are these books? Not too bad. I could actually get one if I wanted. Well, not really. I'm pretty broke on most of the stuff. That's okay.
Walk blessed.
Hello.
Yes?
I'm new to the city and looking for work. You know where I can find any?
Work, huh? If you know a thing or two about herbs and the healing arts, you should talk to the mayor. His companion has been sick for moons now. Poor Mathilda.
Potatoes.
I've never met a woman more generous than her.
Yeah,
She doesn't deserve that.
Okay. And then, of course, we've got Manny GT's notice board here.
Well,
this is actually...
Point, and you just have to live with
And
it.
he's made this mod for Skyrim, too, and it's being used here. It's pretty cool. Bounty missions and petitions are announced on this notice board. Search for a bounty quest. The Pathless One, Redrick Borenstone, is wanted for multiple frauds and aggravated robbery. He is sturdy, his eyes blue, and blonde beard. He is said to be extremely dangerous, so proceed with caution. 180 pennies. Okay, accept.
I hope the new turnips come soon.
And it looks like that's it. So it looks like next I'm going to have to run inside one
What's
of
that?
these places. Can I do anything on the rack? I can make leathers. And I'll make some strips. There we go, in case we want to make anything later. I thought I saw a guy crafting over here.
I hope the new turnips come soon.
Hello. Well, I'm new in this area. Do you happen to have any tips for me?
Tips. Just be wary of your outside city walls. I guess you've noticed as much already, but this country has seen better days.
Yeah, you're right. How's the situation in the wilderness?
Don't ask. The wolves act as if they've been cursed, attacking anything and anyone on sight, and killing game they don't even eat afterwards. This must be the red madness everyone's talking about.
I thought I saw a red aura around one of those wolves, too.
Where's this supposed to lead?
That kind of makes
Farewell.
sense. Bunch of kids.
Who are you?
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
And hello.
Wow, that's nice armor you're wearing there.
Thank you. That's a nice red shirt you're wearing there, bud. Oh, there's some crafting equipment down there. Wow, this place is huge. Heck yeah, let's see if I can smelt anything down. Could I use the smelter, please? Wow, I could have made a few iron ingots, huh? Okay. Looks like I really needed to do that. And I don't need to make anything. I'm pretty much wearing all that stuff. Can't improve. What about my swords? Can I use that wheel? Hey, we can improve the longbow. Nice, at least I can do something there. We might as well make stuff and then just sell it. Do the old daggers. And then I'm gonna go sell that stuff up above. Let's see, this
Well,
guy.
What do you want? No, I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it.
There we go.
Walk blessed.
Okay, everybody, you know what? This episode's starting to get a little bit long, and this is going to be a good place to call it. I'm going to try with the Enderal Let's Play. I've noticed the views have gone down a little bit, but I still see people are watching it, so I'm going to try to stick to main quest stuff and kind of not veer off track so much, just so we can get through the meat of this this mod, so we can really see what the story is all about. So I just want to say thanks for watching. If any of you guys have any questions or comments, let me know down below. If you've enjoyed the episode, if you could leave a thumbs up or share the video with a friend, it would be greatly appreciated. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. We have Fallout, the Enderal content, and then not to mention all the Skyrim modded and quest mod content as well, in case you subscribe. Otherwise, I just want to say thanks for watching. Take care. And I will see you next time.